Now we're only halfway through this season, but since the opening weekend, the lead of the Premier League has changed hands 14 times and could change again tonight. For the first time since September, though, it's Leicester who are top at the moment, dreaming of a repeat of their shock title win over 5 years ago. Well, Brendan Rodgers, though, isn't getting carried away despite last night's 2-0 win over Chelsea.
I think the players showed in this opening half of the season that they can compete. They have the quality, and it's just about that maturation level tactically. You know, they're developing. I said before, they've got huge potential, Jordan, but they need time and they need consistency. And they've shown in this early part of the season that they have that. People will associate with us because we're up about it and consistently playing well. You get the qualities of Man City here, amazing. Liverpool, the champions. Manchester United have been great. So, listen, for us to look and see Leicester City up in and around that with the levels of teams that are there, of course that makes me really happy. But I also understand that for us to be there, it's going to be a huge challenge for us to be up there. But we're happy to take on that challenge, and that's all we'll look to do.
Well, look, this is how Leicester's performance this season compared to those title winners at the same stage. Brendan Rodgers' side have won one more game than the 2015-16 season, but they've lost 5 times compared to just the 2 defeats under Claudio Ranieri. They're also 1 point short of the total 5 years ago, but they are top, while Ranieri's Leicester were second at this stage. James Maddison produced another standout performance, didn't he, for Leicester last night? He's now got 5 goals in his last 7 Premier League games as Leicester got a 3rd straight victory. While Leicester might be top, Maddison believes the pressure is off the team as they're still considered outsiders in the title race.
Sounds nice, doesn't it, at the top of the Premier League? Probably for about 24 hours, but it's really hard, and halfway through the season now, and to be sitting top's a great achievement for us. We're not up there by fluke, we're up there because we work hard. And listen, people might talk about the Uniteds, the Liverpools and the Tottenhams or whatever, but let's let them talk. We'll do our business in the back. We'll do our business in the background, and come the end of the season, hopefully we'll give us a chance of being right up there.
When they get that little bit more football nous over these coming years, they're going to realise, so for the likes of James, what we're saying to him is to be not just a player that can play number 10, go and break the line, go and get beyond. Yeah, it's something that we're constantly talking with him on. You know, Jack Lyons, our young analyst, was taking them through clips and of players and moves, and we're just it's what development is, and that's the great joy in coaching.
Well, Maddison and Jack Grealish are close friends, and much has been made of their rivalry on the pitch, with both players competing for a regular place in Gareth Southgate's England squad. The former Aston Villa striker Darren Bent explained why he would prefer to play with Maddison on the Football Show earlier.
I think Jack's probably better, more accomplished on the balls in terms of driving with it, committing players, going past people. But if you're a centre forward that relies on service and you need that early pass, there's no one better than James Maddison. So they even though they kind of play similar, they're completely different in terms of players. Because as I've said, Jack's one of them that you give him the ball and you kind of leave him to it and let him do what he needs to do, go past people, draw fouls, create something out maybe out of nothing. Whereas as Maddison, whenever he gets the ball to his feet, he's looking for the ones around the corner or to slide them behind for Vardy or Harvey Barnes. He kind of plays on the half turn a little bit. So they're both different. But as I said, if I had the choice out of the two playing behind me, I'd have James Maddison all day.
Well, Wesley Fofana has also received plenty of praise for his performances during his debut season in the Premier League. And former Leicester goalkeeper Mark Schwarzer believes the club could struggle to keep hold of Fofana if he goes on to fulfil his early potential.
I think the signs, obviously the early signs are very, very positive, and I think one thing is to not get too carried away about a player so quickly, so early in his career. However, he's got all the attributes quick, and I think more importantly, at such a young age, he looks very mature and very comfortable at this level. And I think you've got to give him another season or two, and if he continues the momentum, continues the path that he's along at the moment, I think he's going to be one of those players that are going to be very difficult for Leicester potentially in the future to keep hold of.